One definition of abstraction reads, freedom of representation in art. The Atlantic slave trade has always been one of the greatest examples of abstraction. I can't imagine anything more free of true representation than the slave trade. When I describe the Atlantic slave trade as abstraction, it's something that I don't know, but it's also something that permeates my reality every single day. What that was like. We have all the information, we have facts, we've got historical accounts, a lot of which is present in the exhibition. There's a certain feeling and a gravity that is lost over time. Something that is kind of unreachable or untouchable or unknowable. There's a sort of a gap between myself and the thing. It sort of creates like a bit of a veil. For a subject so complex, we might need to be spoken to like we're children. It might call for a simple system, sturdy enough to hold a mountain of overwhelming knowledge. Greg shorthand has long been a tool to create formal and conceptual synthesis between language systems and abstract form within my studio. It's about the balance, the synthesis between being able to see something and read something at the same time. You know, they say a lot of times, you know, if you want to remember something, write it down. To me, it's like, these are things that I want to remember. These are things that, so I want to draw them. And I think that there's something about that. The longer I'm drawing on these things, the more I remember. I think about it, and it stays with me. A lot of them I forget, but a lot of them are in my brain. Just because of that emotional register, but also because I spent hours in front of a piece of paper carving out an O and carving out an N and carving out a G and something like that. You know, a lot of times representation tends to fail. Abstraction allows us to keep moving. It allows my hand to keep moving, even though I'm a little bit caught up in myself. I'm sort of caught up in what's going on. Ultimately, this exhibition brings together 4 distinct drawing series that are all in service to one subject. It's always being worked out. It's always finding itself at some point. I love that because I like being able to work through those things.